thing we learned was Warrior 3. And we got into it from a lunge. And so we're in a lunge here. We shifted the weight forward over the front leg. And then we lifted the back leg up behind us for Warrior 3. So there's a lot of things going on here, okay? So you can leave the arms forward. This is the hardest way to do it. You can bring them back by your sides. You can bring them out. You can bring them to heart center. So all your weight is on this foot. Remember, we're not hyperextending the knee. So there's a slight micro bend in that standing leg, okay? So standing here, this back leg is lifted. This is a large part of what's keeping me upright because this foot is flexed in the back. I'm reaching through my heel. Let's see. So I'm reaching through my heel in the back and really flexing like all the muscles in my leg. This leg is really tight. I'm lifting from the butt muscles. My hips are also square, so I'm not lifting this hip up. I'm dropping it down. Okay. And if your arms are reaching forward, you're not arching the back. You're keeping the belly pulled in. Okay. So that's Warrior 3, okay? A lot of things happening in that pose. The next thing we learned was half moon. And so similar to Warrior 3, except we're open now to the side. So where Warrior 3 was here, half moon is now here, okay? So again, you can have a block here. This is a really good place for the block. You can place your hand on the block. A few things are happening, okay? This back leg, again, really straight, active, reaching through the heel, foot is flexed. I feel a stretch on the side of my body here, really lengthening my left or top arm is up. Okay, other ways you can do this pose, you can keep your hand at your hip. You can even keep this hand down if you need to for balance for a while. Just keep the hips stacked so this hip is stacked on top of this hip. If you're ready to not use the block, the hand can come down to the ground. And once you get really strong, you can start to work on like floating that hand up off the mat. Okay? If you want to challenge your balance, you can also try to look up toward that top hand. Okay? So that's half moon. And then other thing we learned standing was eagle. And so eagle arms, okay? Eagle arms, you're going to take one arm underneath the other arm. Try to cross above the elbows, okay, in order for you to turn your hands. And then if you can, you'll bring the palms together, okay? Your shoulders in the back might not be open enough for you to do that, so you might get to like here, and that's fine. Otherwise, the palms will come together, and then you can lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Okay, so coupled with the legs, in eagle, one leg crosses over the other. You need to bend this bottom leg. It'll create more stability. It'll help you balance. So you can stay like this. If you can get your leg wrapped twice, you can wrap it twice. Arms come in. Right here, so this is eagle. So the farther down I'm sinking into this leg, the more compact I am, the easier it is for me to balance, as opposed to if I'm up here and I'm really tall. Okay? So that's eagle. And then, we also learned, like 2 weeks ago, the cat-cow, the spinal balance, and I didn't put it in a video, so I'm just going to show it to you. So, one arm reaches forward, one leg reaches back. So we're here. You can bring knee to elbow, and back out. So you did that. And I think we did this too, and I don't think I put that in the video. So you come down onto the shoulder. So if I'm on my right shoulder, my right cheek's on the mat. This arm's extended down. I can leave this hand here. I can extend it out in front of me, or I can wrap it behind my back. So just whichever feels most comfortable. And then we also learned pigeon and lizard. And so for pigeon, one knee comes up between your hands. So if my right knee is coming forward, my right foot's going to be in front of my left thigh. Okay? So I'm not sitting down on my right hip, unless you're so tight that you really need to, and then that's fine. But I'm kind of balanced in between, right? And so I'm here, and then I'll inhale, lengthen the spine, I'll exhale, fold forward. So that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like from the side. And then for the lizard, this foot will step up to the outside. So if my right foot's forward, my shoulders to the inside of my thigh. And so you might want to even walk this foot out a little farther. You can stay up here. You can go ahead and fold forward. So that's lizard, and that looks like this. Like the tendency for some people is to be here when they come into lizard. See if you can slide that left knee back. Okay. I think that's it. I also just wanted to go over, okay, that whenever you reach the arms up or you reach them forward, if you're reaching them forward, the thumb is up, the arms like this. If you're reaching them up, palms are toward one another, pinkies are almost like rotating in toward one another. This is a neutral position for the shoulders, and you can feel the difference if you lift your arms straight up and hold them there, as opposed to turning the thumbs up and lifting your arms up. This is neutral, and it can feel good to come out into the sides and up this way too. And then with the foot too, okay, and I explained this in class. Technically, this is flexing, like anatomically, but this would be plantar flex, this would be dorsal flex. But in yoga class, typically, the teacher is going to say flex your foot, meaning this. Okay, so really as far back as you can go, foot is flexed, toes are pointed. Different things like tops of the feet are your shoelace. Okay, so when you're in like baby cobra or tall cobra or upward dog, tops of the feet are on the mat. So you'll hear the tops of the feet a lot. You'll also hear tuck the toes under. Tuck the toes under, untuck the toes. Tuck the toes under, untuck the toes. Okay? I think that was all the new things that we learned. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.